Hello, my name is Hannah, and today I decided that I wanted to build another, old-timey house. I don't know, just a house that's not from today, which is like all of my other houses, but this one's from the 1920s, which I don't think I've done yet. But I also realized that, all of mine are from, I guess, something that in the 1920s would have been in, a rural settlement, because I realized that at the time there were cities that they just, not all of the houses didn't look like this, but in my mind, 1920s the houses looked like this, which is really wrong, but that's fine. The houses look cute. But also, when I was looking for pictures, I was looking up 1920s farmhouse, because I like building farmhouses. So I was like, we'll just build one of those. Google was not it was okay, the outsides, we got that. So there was a bunch of farmhouses that I could look at. This is actually inspired by a reference picture. I don't know where it is now, so you're not gonna see it. But the inside, however, it was just 1920s inside. No, I don't know what you're talking about. And so I was looking through hundreds of pictures. I would just be 1920s kitchen, and it'd just be do you want this thing from 2013 Pinterest? And I'm like, no, because I can assure you that they did not have these big massive stainless steel fridges and touch screen ovens in the 1920s. That's not how that works. I don't think so. I would assume not. But Google was not having it with the 1920s. It was 2020? But because I was putting in these I would just put 1920s or old timey, because it was getting annoying. So it was just old kitchen. It didn't come up with anything either. But I was just putting that, and then I put a room, because I was trying to get inspiration pics so that I know I wasn't entirely messing it up. But I usually for the 1900s house that I did, I could find more reference pictures, but for the most part I was looking at the decades challenge rules, because that was the most helpful thing that I ever found. And that helped on this one. But I was still just you couldn't give me a reference picture, Google? No? Okay, that's fine. Okay, that's fine. And so this one was a bit of a challenge, but I still like it. But it was also kind of small, because the other ones I were doing were 2 stories, but this one was a bit smaller, and I just kept making it bigger, and I hated the floor plan so much. It was it was so horrible. It was really a pain. But it got there eventually. And I think there's only 1 bathroom. But that's fine. There's only 2 bedrooms. It was gonna be 1 bedroom. I was almost giving up at that point, but I did fit a 2nd bedroom, so we're all good. But now, at 3 minutes in, we're gonna talk about what I actually was going to talk about into this video, and that is research projects that I've done in the past. Now, in the past, usually we do 2 to 3 a year in elementary school, which is a lot. But it was just really dumb, and they were really short because it's elementary school. So it's here, write this paper about dinosaurs, which we actually did once. In 3rd grade. I think that was the only one in 3rd grade. I guess I don't really know. We just did a bunch of stupid ones, but there was one bigger one per year that we did that was actually fun. Those are the ones I remember. So in I think it was 1st or 2nd grade, because we didn't do it in kindergarten. I think that's because we couldn't write at that point. And if I saw my writings from kindergarten at the end of 6th grade, they were really horrible. It was really funny. But in 1st or 2nd grade, I don't remember, I wrote about otters. Now, I don't know where I got the inspiration for otters, but I think it was some animal research project, I would imagine. And it was really funny to watch, because it was it's those packets that they give you, and it was just a top box where you drew a picture, and then a bottom section that you wrote 2 to 3 sentences on. So otters are pretty fascinating creatures, but I didn't get any of that. I was writing some really weird stuff, and I don't know what I was thinking. Some of it was good. I was talking about their what, coats, not coats, but they're fur coats and stuff. And how they're kind of waterproof so that they don't get cold and stuff. But it was still really funny. In 3rd grade, we did dinosaurs. So I guess it may have been 2nd grade, because I don't remember anything between that. But maybe I don't really have a good memory when it comes to those things. But third grade was dinosaurs. I did it on the Allosaurus, which I actually had a lot of fun with. We got to pick our own dinosaurs. I don't actually think we picked the animals in like the second grade, because who's gonna pick, like everyone's gonna be like lion, and I don't think otter was on my mind, but it could have been. I have really no idea. I was obsessed with the lemurs all of 5th grade, so you never know. And then I think this was most also might have been 3rd grade, but 3rd or 4th grade I did one on Dr. Seuss, which, not a good guy, but like that's fine. But like I left all of that out, even though I found all of that in the 3rd grade. But it was kind of funny because I was like 8 and I was just like, oh, that's good. And then I would just be like, no, we'll just leave that out. And and then in 5th grade I did one on Italy, and that's all the ones I really remember. But I also remember I did one on like butterflies at some point, but I don't know when that was in the slightest. Doesn't matter. But just some point butterflies happened. But like the Italy one, my grandmother got me this like book from Goodwill. It was like the Italy for Dummies books. I got like an entire one of those from my grandmother. She was like, it's a good research project source, and I'm just like, I am not reading that, because it was like 500 pages. Like, no, half of this was travel to Italy, and like I'm not planning on doing that. It was mostly like a culture kind of like thing. Like I think 5th grade was like whatever you wanted to do a research project on, but like they gave you like every single room had like its own like book stash, and it was like countries, famous people, religion over here, and I just chose Italy because I did not care in the slightest about what I did a research project on. I didn't care. So I was just like, Italy sounds fun, and I have that book still, but I don't think I'm ever going to read it. Sorry, Grandma. Sorry about wasting your money on a book, but it could be really fascinating. But we're getting to the end of the video, so it's almost screenshots time. So I post a new video every day of the week, so you can watch another video tomorrow. Bye.